Okay, so first I start off with cleaning the area, getting rid of all of the stuff that's in the way, so that I can pretty much have a nice clean area to start building the desk. Now, I had a lot of stuff in the way. I had the chair, I had the mic stand, had a lot of cables on the floor, and I also had the wire covers, which I won't be needing anymore because number one, they were completely useless. Number two, they were held up with commands, which weren't even the correct thing to use. They were supposed to have their own adhesive on them. Next, I start off with vacuuming the floor, pretty much getting rid of all the dirt, just all the garbage on the floor, making sure I have a nice clean area. Okay, this is also another thing that I have here. I bought this from Amazon for about $40. This is a power outlet connected to a desk mount. It includes 4 outlets and 2 charging ports for your devices, and it connects through a cable into your wall outlet. I'll be connecting that to the desk. And of course, speaking of the desk, we have the desk right here. Now, I got this off of Amazon for about maybe $110. Now, the desk itself includes 4 shelves, and it's about 47.5 inches wide and about 25 inches in I completely forgot what you call it. Not height, it's, let me think here, length and width. Yeah, it's width, right? Probably. I don't know. I do not care. I'll leave links in the description below. You guys can read up on it if you want to get the desk yourself. But I think it's about 48 by 25. So, yeah. Basically, I got rid of my old desk because it was big. It had cabinets that were pretty much broken and completely useless. And it was just, overall, it was just an ugly setup. Now, the desk here took me about maybe an hour and a half to actually build. And I'm hoping that the final video will be able to speed up without going frame by frame. And it will actually look clean, which is what I'm hoping for. Also, if you guys are wondering why I'm like completely speechless right now, it's because I'm currently recording audio afterwards, and to be honest with you guys, I'm not even gonna lie, this video, I recorded this and edited this like 3 days ago, and I just got to making the audio. Like, I'm so lazy, but hopefully I'll have this up and ready for you guys by tonight. Now, going back onto what's going on here, basically, I'm upgrading everything that was in my old studio. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail into what I'm going to be getting, but I'm just going to be doing a full upgrade. Now, each episode, don't expect this to be like a weekly episode. Like, don't expect part 2 to come out by next week. It's all going to depend on how fast I can gather up money, because a lot of this stuff is not going to be cheap. This stuff is pretty much going to run in between $100 all the way to $600. So don't expect a new video to be coming out every week. But anyway, basically just starting off with the simple stuff, with the stuff that I wanted to get first, which was the desk. And I also bought the power outlet because the old power outlet was in the way. It took up a lot of space. There were cables all over the floor. It just looked really ugly. And the wire covers did not work on the wall. I tried using wire covers on the wall, and they came off like a week later. Now, the guy at Home Depot told me that the cables had adhesive, not the cables, the covers had adhesive on the back of them, and I can easily stick them onto the wall. But that wasn't the case. There was no adhesive on the back, so I had to find something that I could use, and I ended up using commands, and that lasted about a week until the whole wire cover came off the wall. So that's why I'm getting this desk mount power strip, because number one, it's gonna take up less space, it's gonna look cleaner, and there's more outlets than the one that I had before. Not only that, but it's also including 2 charging outlets, which is pretty good. Not fast charging compatible, but you know, it was $40. You can't say no. Now I made a few mistakes when building this desk, but they weren't anything big, so that's pretty good. I just had to take off a few pieces and fix it. So yeah. Almost finishing this, just completing the other 2 shelves. Now as you guys are watching this, I already filled up the shelves with different stuff, including some Legos, my headphone stand, my camera equipment, so pretty much made a lot of room for other stuff on my other dressers. So yeah. Now it's time to use the power strip here, connected to the desk mount thing. The desk fit perfectly into the little corner space, and I was able to connect the power outlet to the desk and have it actually hidden underneath the desk so that it's not in the way, and it actually looks pretty good. There's a lot of leg room for me, so my legs aren't rubbing up underneath the desk, which is pretty good. Now the desk itself is very sturdy. It has a complete metal frame to it. It doesn't shake, it doesn't make any type of noise. It's just really good. It's sturdy. So, has a nice wood finish to it. Looks really good. And of course, underneath, we have the power outlet. If my camera can focus. So, yep, it connects right underneath into the wall outlet, which is pretty good. And this power outlet is actually going to be used for Don't ask me why I had to be so dramatic about it, just deal with it.